Yay, morning, good morning America, good afternoon London, and welcome to another live stream as we get ready for the US Open in around about 25 minutes time. And yeah, we're going to focus on the US30 gold and silver again, same as yesterday, because we had some good results with it. And obviously the main feature during our live stream is going to be trading the JOLTS news, which is coming up in around about 53 minutes, so half an hour after the cash open. We're going to be looking at trying to scalp that, depending on the result. We can see here what we're looking for, so we've got plenty of time till that happens, but that's the big news event. And then after the stream later on tonight, there's also an oil news event which we like to scalp as well. That's just bang on the New York close, but like I say, our main focus is going to be on the JOLTS news today. So yeah, welcome to everyone who's joining in. And this morning in London we had some really good wins. There were some good wins in the Asian session on 6 trades that we entered. And also we had a nice win on the DAX, the German 30, on the result of the trade balance of trade, the French news, which always impacts the German, and sent it spiraling down. Obviously there's lots of fears. ECB, so European Central Bank, easing this week, easing all their financial restrictions, so this is what's forced markets down, and they're expecting US30 to do the same. At the moment it was up in the London session, US30, whilst everything else was down, and now we've formed a nice pattern here that we can latch into on the 3-minute time frame. So again, we're going to watch this before the open and see which way we're going to go. We've got a support and a resistance already formed, and if we get a bear move, then we're going to be looking for our usual kind of 100 points. There's at least 200, 240 there to the downside and about the same to the upside. So we're sat in a pretty good position to take a trade either way once we see in which direction. Like I say, Bloomberg and all the news sources are saying it's going to push down, and usually what I find is we get a reversal, we get a stop loss hunt going the other way, because obviously if everyone's watching the Bloomberg and CNN and thinking stocks are going to drop, then obviously everyone's going in for a sell all at the same time. And usually what happens, the market goes and grabs that liquidity by going the opposite way, at least for a few minutes. You'll see some spikes, and then eventually, yeah, US30 should follow what the European stock markets were doing, but let's wait and see. So yeah, good time to get the coffee on. We're going to be with you for around about an hour and a half, and yeah, let's see what happens, and welcome to everyone on board. Okay, let's have a look at gold. We're waiting on US30. Gold looks to be sat at a support level at the moment of just under around about just under 1800. So we're hoping, see if it's going to break this resistance zone. And with the news being bad, obviously, for US and the European markets, then we're looking for gold to push on up as it does and go the opposite way. So ideally, if we get a break above this neutral resistance zone, our RSI needs to be in our neutral zone and breaking our average line. And then once we get some green, then we'll be in on a trade. And again, on 3 minutes, I'm just looking again really for 100 points. So we're looking round about our trend line. Flat part of the KG line here, look, you can see our baseline. This is where I like to see what I'd see as a good support or resistance area. When we get it flattened out, this is why it's way better than the moving average. So we can expect gold, if it breaks this, to going up to this level. So I'm just going to put a potential level in there. Because on the open, if we do get, obviously we're getting a little bit of stop loss hunting and reversals in US30, then it does actually go in the direction that we're assuming. On the downside, then we're looking for gold to smash on through here, and that's going to be a nice scalp. We got in on here, that would be 115. So we spread, so take 100 points off the table on that trade there, and then into the trend line. We might get a reversal here, if not, but then we've got a second TP level just on this minor resistance, and again a flat part of our baseline. So remember, when you join our Discord group, you get free access to our system and the indicators, and obviously we teach you how to use it. We trade price action, but we use the indicators to help our confirmations. So in saying, that's what you get for being part of the group, our growing group. And also you'll be able to join on the YouTube streams as we do more and more. So welcome to some of the guys who are joining in from the group as well. It's good to see you all. And yesterday was a good day, and like I said, there's a lot of sitting on the hands, which is what you've got to do even when you're scalping these small time frames. Wait for the right setup and don't force it. So here's the same. We're not tempted to take any buys at the moment. Gold is going to sit at this resistance level. It could shoot down on the open, which case your stop loss, I mean your stop loss if you're entering any kind of trade here wants to be below the heavy support zone here, so around about here, so you avoid any opening wicks that come along. But like I say, you know, if the momentum's to the downside for the US30, then gold we're looking to push on up and hit TP1, possibly TP2. So let's have a look at silver as well, because we've got about 10 minutes before the open. So let's set up silver, and usually it's pretty similar on the open to gold. It's already bounced off a heavy support area, which we can see here. It's on its way back up. RSI is beautifully placed now to cross into our neutral zone. So again, same scenario. We could go in for a little scalp if we get a trendline break. 150s I look for, so there's a chance here of a nice win here. And again, we've got a flat area inside this resistance zone. So again, silver eventually could actually get back to here, spike out to here. So let's set that as a TP1. And again, I share all these setups in the Discord group for the guys to take as well. So 24, 28, 9, and then potentially back to our pivot zone at 24, 31 as a second level. So I don't set too many levels because I like to see how the direction goes on the open, because even though we're analysing it in one certain way, we know things can obviously change. At the moment we're in the neutral zone, so we don't really take any trades. Again, some of the aggressive scalpers in the group could take this. It's just spiked up nicely, but I want to wait. We're so close to the open now, 10 minutes, that we want to wait. So a quick look at the news as well before we get to the open, and Wall Street set to open flat as fears over slow economic growth is the main one. This is what we're thinking. On the 3-minute time frames, you see you'll get the spike either way. So many times whatever the fundamentals are saying on the open, particularly price will go the opposite way, and that's purely a liquidity grab for people who put pending orders in on opens, which obviously there's thousands of traders who do that and try and scalp either way and set stop losses, and obviously they get taken out by the market right at the very open and the market's good to go. So we don't do that. We enter live once we see a confirmation. We don't set pending orders on open. Someone was asking me the other day, and no, that's danger. I mean, it'll work for a while, then one time you'll just wipe your account out. So we'll keep an eye on the news. Obviously, like I say, we've got the JOLTS news coming up in 40 minutes or so. Let's switch to US30. Let's have a look what it's doing price action wise, and it's our resistance is now a support, obviously, and we had a nice second leg W forming, and this could be a nice M. This could be breaking down. This is what we want to see. So let's say we've got a breakout zone here, which price is already pretty near it. If we measure and see, are we going to get 100 on the drop if there's any kind of, yes, we're about there. Okay, so we're going to set that. I'm going to set that as a TP1, because again, I'm just looking for two trades on the open, 100 points each. So as long as I've got about 100 points, I'm happy. And then if we do get a continuation, then we're going to go just above this line, our baseline, where it flattens out, which indicates another, along with our points of interest grid. You can see that's a potential take profit too. And again, it's your decision whether you hold, scalp and get out. You know, I just go for the 100 points and get out, or you run 2 trades down to take profit 1, and the second trade let it run till it hits TP2 if it goes that way. And again, stop losses are going to be above this zone here or above the heavy resistance zone, depending on your account size and what lot size you're entering on. Remember, you know, risk management, it's all on your own back. I'm not giving out any financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment, and this is just the way I like to trade and teach in our group. So we'll stick on US30 because we've got 7 minutes to go. And thanks for giving us all the likes. So this could be a nice open. Like I say, we're either going to get this push down before we get the spike up, or we're going to get the spike up. Could go up to this level here on the open. So, you know, we've got our breakout zone around about here. It's quite a way away. We're close to the breakout zone here, which we use as our level for an immediate take profit and a stop loss. So if price does break to the top side, then obviously here I'm not going all the way to the top there back to where the retest. I'm just going to go in here as a take profit 1. So if you're quick enough, you can possibly grab a buy on the open as well, if there is a pull to the upside. But obviously we don't open until we see the confirmation, and that will come from RSI, it'll come from the price action on the candle. Minutes to go. We'll probably see some action just pre what 1 minute before, but my dashboard is still showing strong bearish momentum, 71%, we're at 59 now. It's still swinging between still to the downside. We'll just watch RSI. And daily volume for the US30 is 58% before we start, so halfway kind of through the trading day, and we're halfway, used up half the volume in the Asian and London, so plenty of pips and movement still available on the 30 today. And we've even got a bit of divergence on our indicator. We've got a new divergence indicator to help you guys spot. And again, you get this as part of the package. If you don't like drawing your own, or you can't see them, this is a great indicator built in. And again, as you can see, it came off. 3 minutes to go. Thanks for Justin for putting the tunes together for us as well, getting us in the mood. Minutes to go, and we're still seeing US30 hovering on our support zone. So we're looking, you know, at the moment it's really bearish. You know, we're looking for these sales. We're going to get straight in on the sales if it keeps like this. 90%. We've already hit TP1. Look there, which is our breakout zone. So let's see. It could go down further, but we don't look greedy. We just want to take that 100. If this pulls back up, we can re-enter, come down, re-enter, and if it pushes up, we can either catch the buy or sell at the top here, coming down again. So it's all good. We're 90% bearish movement now, as you can see. Okay, let's get ready. Here we go. Let's see if we can come down to our neutral zone. I might even just put that in there, just above, in case there's a big spike later on. Down to 3963, which is a potential when we zoom out. You see it's going to retest. And here we go, we're open, we're in, and we're trading. Let's see. Watch that first candle. $3,505.9. See a little bit of movement to the upside. Let's zoom in so you can see how, you know, when you study this, you get to see how the market moves. Look, so if you went for a buy, bottom of that candle up, you've already a win on the buy, and now we're coming in for the win on the sell. 100 points. Let's see. Beautiful spike. This is a nice liquidity grab, you see, and again respected our KG baseline. Look, flattened out. Let's see if it breaks it. Again, just closed out the buy. Still got a bigger picture here as well. Still ranging between these two areas. Look. I was talking about the sell. Here we go. 78% strong bear. RSI 34.35. Not as volatile as some of the opens I've seen, but 1 minute in. 2 minutes in, sorry, yeah. We've got a minute to go on this candle. Beautiful. So we should have got, just check, 100 points on the sell as well. There we go, perfect. And TP2 hit. Look at that, beautiful. There we go, we're done. That's it. I'm just going to post this for the group. So perfect, smashed our TPs we had set. You see with the dashboard giving us the indication to the downside, our RSI, you know, I was in on the sell as soon as we opened, and I just did a cheeky little buy because I just know, like I say, I've been doing this for so many years, I just know we're going to get that push to the upside. So I got a cheeky little 100 pip win on the buy, and now we're heading on down and we're breaking out. Look at this, perfect. So like I said, a little bit of stop loss hunting, and then the market is going with the news and the overall trend. And here, if it breaks this, we've got a re-entry, waiting for the first oversold zone to be hit. Let's see if we can get a re-entry. There we go. Come on, bright red, we like to see that. And we've got a good momentum to the downside, and there's nothing to stop us in the way now. Again, we can go in for another 100. Let's see. We'll just stick on US30 because this is going well. It's been a nice smooth open. Remember, I won't take another trade now. I might do a re-entry if we break through our oversold, but if not, obviously I'm waiting for the jolts news. So the bearish momentum is now froze out. We've had a rejection off that line. So again, you said there was no re-entry trade. You see, we like to see bright red, we like to see it break into that zone, and it didn't. It rejected off it, and now we're coming in with a support area. So our indicator coming support, we could get a reversal back up, more stop loss hunting. The most important thing is we got cheeky little buy 100 and the 2 levels on the sell we got, and that's all we go for. And in total, you could have had from the open candle, which was this one here, following that candle, it could have been 400, and I got 400 anyway because I did 2 lots, 2 positions, 100 points each, 4 trades, 400. So that's how you can do it, or you can do the one. Now we're getting some whipsaw in, which is cool. This is where some people would have put buys, and as soon as we see this zone form here, a lot of the guys can put some buys in to catch this spike all the way back up again. Again, we can zoom in on this to see. For me, I want to see the RSI coming back into that zone. We're still well away from our average line, so it's just a little bit of crazy whipsawing. But I know there's a few people out there who, as soon as they see this formation, would put a buy in, and you'd have got a nice little win again. So it's easy to follow. And now we've got bullish momentum, you see, pulling back. And look at that. Is it going to hit our TP1 on the upside? Ah, here we go. This could be perfect. This could be a nice little buy. RSI 55, green, we're going to cross. Come on, bullish momentum 65%. This is a bonus trade. This has come from nowhere. This is great because it's against the overall trend and news. Come on. Love it. Yes, we've done it. We're there. We're there. Yep. TP hit. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's a win on the buy. Perfect. Look at that. And it smashed, hit our zone So that's it. That's US30 open scalped. That is perfect. Again, you don't get carried away, don't take too many trades. This is the technique we do. The confirmation, as soon as we saw the green, with the RSI and the cross, we were good to go, and we're in. Broke our trend line, and we just want that spike, look, perfect. So now we will sit back and wait for the jolts. That's great. Now we can zoom out and see the price action in the end. You see we created a small W pattern. And we've got some heavy resistance here, so this is what I mean. We're done now. This is it on the open. We've scalped the open. We've had, what did I get? 10 trades. So look at that, beautiful. Crossed our TP1. All we have to do is just wait for that confirmation. Like I say, if you go back, you can see the test here. Look, this is where you could have got in on the initial sell if you wanted to. Waited for the open. Look, this is even before the open. We could have got in here, and then on the buy, obviously we get the cross here. Bang! This is where I got in. So well done to the team. Perfect. Look, now we're up 300 points now on the buy. Like I say, I'm all closed out on this now. Don't get greedy. That's how you get burnt. Believe you me, we've all tried it. You get on a roll with scalping and you think, yeah, great, I'm going to do another 10, 12 trades. I've got the hang of this, and then there'll be some kind of, you know, crazy wick or reversal. So, you know, we've done enough trading. This is good. So I'll wait for jolts, which we've got 20 minutes. Let's have a look at gold then, see what gold did. And gold followed suit, look at that. So here was the open. It broke our pivot zone. So no buys, look, triggered. No buys because there was nothing here. RSI didn't cross, look. So even though I'd set my take profits, you know, I didn't enter any trades. There was nothing entered because RSI was in that zone below. So, and in fact we went grey and then we came out the red. So here's where you would have entered the sell if you were watching gold. The gold went the same way. Sometimes it goes the opposite way, it mostly does, but here we go again, you see. It shows you the unpredictability of the markets. That's why as a scalper you've got to be prepared to go either way. And if you're watching gold, there would have been your open, look. And if you put a buy in, you see it didn't cross the trend line, so there's no way you're putting any buys in when you're sat on a trend line. You want to break, and we get our pyramid telling us we've got a reversal coming, and there it was, perfect. And that was basically best part of 100, yeah, 100, 200 on the gold. And again, we can take a re-entry here. We're coming down to our zone. There we go, we've got a support zone just for heavy support forming. which is at 1793. The zone's been broke, you see. Here's our zone. So at the open, we could have set that as TP1 as well, going the opposite way, and it would have hit, but I didn't. I was looking for the upside, but it's fine. So there's no trades entered, so now we're looking for more downside. If this zone is broke, RSI is coming down, and we're going to hit this heavy support zone. We can catch maybe 50. Let me just pull this TP1 down. It's already hit it, so it could be too late in terms of it reversing back, but I want to set this and just see. So we've got the news coming. Forecast is round about the previous. Beautiful. So I just smashed it. There we go. RSI 26, 25, and we're going to come down to here. So we've got TP2 since we're going to the downside, just above our zone. Again, you can see gold's been in pretty much a range. There's that big drop off from the 1820 zone of all the news just been ranging around, and now it looks like it's making a break for the down. Again, our baseline was broken way back up here like an hour and a half ago. So if you was watching gold, you know, again, some of the guys were waiting for that trend line break and would have got in on a little scalp down to our neutral resistance point, and that would be enough to get you from there to there. Look, 70 points. I mean, 50 points you can get, again, $20, $30, that kind of thing, small lot size. So these are nice little trades that all add up. And it smashed our TP2. There we go, look. So some of the guys caught that sell. Just like I say, I'm just holding off at the moment, but that would have been a nice trade just there. Again, it's hit our levels, perfect. And in fact, it's come down and hit a third extension zone. There we go. Posting that, you see, as soon as we go bright red here, we're in. So again, I've just gone back in for 50. Gonna wait and see if this breaks, and then pull the trigger on the out. 22. That's 70%. Yep, brilliant. And I've just ended the trade there. Yep, that's another scalp. And I just pulled out there. Again, 100. That's it. Done. This is the perfect example of how our system works. And where most people are scared of entering, when you're reaching certain zones and trends are going in one particular direction, you don't know where to get in on the trade, you think you're too late. RSI helps us here. Look, re-enter. As soon as I saw that, I was in again. Bang. And our grid is here telling you, look at this, look at the levels we've smashed. TP 1, 2, 3, 4, and now 5. This is amazing. And each of these, if you were following, would be a win. You don't have to hold. We'll just take everything that's on the table a bit at a time. Obviously this could all swing back if the news is good on jolts. Obviously we expect gold to pull back, so these TPs would be just the reversal. We're 90%. Zoom out and watch that price action. RSI 17 coming down. We've got a red trend bar as well, which is great. Is this going to smash through TP5? And it has done. Look already. Look at this. Beautiful. It's done it. Look at that. Another win. I can't believe it. We're on it today, guys. We're on it. Just closed out. That's it. I'm done on gold. I'm not risking anymore. We've got 10 minutes till the news. Whew. 90% bearish momentum though. This is perfect. Look at that. And we've still got a heavy support zone to come down to. So we've still got a further potential level to take profit if it breaks. But RSI is pretty low now, but like I say, it's too close to the news event, so just don't trade. Wait and see. If the news is bad, then obviously gold will shoot. If the news is good, I reckon it's going to be a continuation. So let's just have a quick look what we've got left. We are 10 minutes away. And while gold shooting down, look at that US30, yeah, perfect now. Everything's sinking as it should do. Stocks up, gold down, perfect correlation. Switch that around. Again, you can just really focus in on one thing. So we've got some heavy resistance. We've hit our TPs here. This is where we could be looking. Obviously we've formed a nice W, as you can see. For those of you who like trading the wave patterns, which we do, especially when we get nice formations like this bouncing off our trend lines and support and resistance zones. So hit some heavy resistance at 3518. So again, using now, I'd be looking to take a sell from down, reverse back up for the buy, and then a bigger sell down here on a second leg. But we've got the news, so let's hang on, wait for the news. In fact, we'll just have a quick look at silver as well. I didn't check out silver. What did silver do? Silver's just fallen off the planet. Look at this. And for people who always say gold and silver correlate exactly, this is the exact proof that they don't always. But now, look at this. They're bang on at the moment. Look at that. Beautiful. And again, if you were trading silver, you could have, again, using our grid, scalped all these levels on the way down. In fact, if you look at our RSI, there's some good entry points. We had the bear signal here, we had a break below. So that would have been my first entry point, RSI here, look. And then the reversal. And then I wait for the cross, and that would have been my next entry point there. And then this would be my entry point. Yeah. So I've gone in for 3 trades on there, you see. And again, I'm just looking for 150. So bang, 500, more than enough. And on this one here, again, 150, yeah, more than enough. And again on here, personally for me, 150, again, more than enough. Smashed it. You can see the zones up perfect. You're not taking a buy. Nope. We've got no momentum. We're taking a sell on the cross, we're taking a sell here, and again we're looking at price action, not just the indicator. We're seeing we're in a downtrend because we had a reversal, stocks have gone up higher. The downside momentum that was carried on from Asia and London has not continued into the New York session, just on the initial open, which we scalped. And now things are looking more bullish. Maybe there's a prediction. The news you see, there'll be the pre-prediction news that will be looking. So maybe people are thinking the news is going to be really good on Jolt, so they're already pricing in and moving in that direction. Hence the drops on the commodities. Got a nice trend bar look, shows how accurate that is. So again, this would have been perfect. If you want to focus on silver, you could have got yourself at least three nice wins there. And gold is coming down to the next heavy support zone, look. Just going to clear all these off now so you can see, clean the chart up a little bit. So I like to zoom in and zoom out, that's the key to it. I don't think many traders tend to do that too much, you know, just see what we're looking at on the big scale on the same time frame, see where we've had the highs of the 1820s, 1830s, then back down to the pre-NFP levels around about the 1800 zone, and then the drop over the nice range, and then we dropped again. So a nice staircase kind of scenario here, and again mostly news led, you know. So now we're a heavy support zone, and again we're looking for some kind of pullback just to try and scalp a bit more, but like I say, I'm just steering away from it right now while the news is approaching. But you can see RSI is coming back up. Look, this is where some traders will be looking for buys now. And where's our level going to be? If you was, you know, again, I'm going to put it out there. This would be where I'd be looking to. We're at the bottom of this candle, remember? We're just forming. Again, look at that. So again, there's 100, look, 100 points. So again, we're well in there. If that smashes that, as tempted as I am, I'm going to sit on my hands. RSI look faking. Is it faking out, or is it going to do it? Because you're in danger zone because you're going against the trend, you know, scalping back up. But we do this sometimes. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe as well. All good. And that hit the take profit. There you go, look. So if you had gone for an aggressive buy on this, you just enter it now. You just got yourself 100 points there. Now pulling back again, so you will just hold. You're going to see green ideally, or you want to see it pull out of this zone. Like I say, we're only 4 minutes away from the news, so I'm just going to click back to US30. Let's have a look here. Like I say, with the JOLTS news, just slide this across. We're looking for a better than expected. 10 million openings is down from the previous. And US30 usually responds slowish to this kind. It's a medium impact on some other economic challenges are high impact news. This is just my FX book, how they judge it, but it depends how big the difference is from the result. That is the key, as whether suddenly a medium news becomes a high impact news or is a non-starter. Obviously, if we get a result the same, it can be seen as a bullish move, a slow burner. So that's a risk you take, whether you want to enter a buy or not. If this result was bang on 10 million and they get it right, the market sometimes likes to go, hey, we predicted it right, and there's a little bit of room, even though it's been priced in already. You'll get 100 points, and that's all you're looking for each time. Keep consistent. We've got a minute to go, so we'll see, and we'll have a look at US30. Again, doesn't really make too much difference whereabouts it is. If it's sat on some resistance, obviously it's harder to push through. So, at the moment, for me, we want the news to be bad, worse than expected. So we get a push down off the resistance, it springs down from it, and here is where I'm going to set a TP level. Look, just above our breakout zone. So, and if the news goes the other way, then we're going to be breaking that heavy resistance zone, possibly. So, but again, I'm only looking for 100. Top of that candle at the moment. Yeah, look at that, 185 down to that level, so that's perfect. And then from the upside off, if the news is good, yeah, so really that's too far. I need to be just about here. There you go. So these are the set. Again, not pending orders. I'm not sending any pending orders. I'm going when I see it move. And we've got 40 seconds countdown. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. "25 seconds. Like I say, I click on here and I go straight in when I see the result. So let's wait and see which way we're going to go. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, a bit of a delay, but you should still, there's only a few seconds delay. And it's better than expected. More job openings. So let's see. Let's see what US30 does. And we're there. Well done, everybody. There you go. That's how you scalp the news. We got in straight away, and it's LTP. There you go. Look, 100. We were looking for top of that candle. That's where the news came out. We're looking for 100, and actually 300. It's carrying on up. Is it going to hit my TP2? I predicted. Just put that in there. I'm going to post that. Another nice win on the news. Brilliant, look at that. And it smashed TP2 as well. Perfect. But again, I'm not fussed. I don't get FOMO. I've missed out on that. It's purely I set my 100 on my broker, and that's what I look for. Look at RSI. Perfect. Came up, bounced up on the news. I just like to post the news into my group as well. Again, I explain how to trade the news. You get all this inside our mentorship when you join our Discord group. So that was a nice win. And let's have a look at gold. How did that react to it? And gold, where were we? 1850, 1857. Yeah, it didn't really do much. Again, I only tend to trade gold on NFP news, just because it can be a little bit. It's going to push down though. So if you'd entered a sell, so you're at the bottom of this candle here, you'd be entering a sell though. So you would have got 50. You could have gone 50 points. Sometimes I like to go 50. We're still bearish, strong bear, so we can watch this. If you were setting 100, it's going to be about here, look, as you can see. Remember, the bottom of that candle was where, and there's your 100. So again, you can mark this out. So when you back test, you can see why price moved in the certain way. This is always what you have to do. I review all the news events, I look at all the spikes, and then I know whether to trade that news event the next time. If something moves in the direction it's meant to move in, or what I analyse, then I mark that as, yep, they're news events. And again, in the group, we've got a list of news events we trade and ones we don't trade, and that's all part of the mentorship. So gold here, look, it's just ranging a little bit. Let's see if we, again, I didn't enter a trade on gold. I just took the US30, but if somebody was in on the sell on this, look, you're not going to be losing at the moment. You're about break even. You just want to see this RSI dip into the oversold zone. That's it. We've taken about 12 13 trades there in the space of 30 minutes. So, and that's normal when scalping. That's only because I double up my entries. Again, that's how I trade. I'm not saying that's the way to do it. I'm not giving out any advice like that. You could just do one trade and you could have entered 4 or 5 trades, the opens and the news. I just double up on my trades, split my lot size across them. But again, that's, your own risk management on that. And remember, it doesn't always work out. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm 100% and all that kind of crap on news and everything, but we have a good win rate on trading fundamentals, trading opens, and then just general scalping, so otherwise we wouldn't be doing it. If we're losing more than we were winning. We do take losses like every trader. We learn how to accept those losses, and most importantly, when we lose, we look back and try to explain why. Was there a reason why? And that is it, the education, the psychology of knowing why you lost, so you know not to make that same mistake again. So there you go. Yes, gold has hit target. There you go. Nice one for you guys. Anybody who was selling gold on that news event, you just grabbed yourself. Again, that was 150. I mean, I'm not telling you what lot size, but that would have been worth probably about $100, $80 to $100 there. Nice little win. And it all racks up. I just always quote points because I know everyone's brokers are different, everyone's spreads are different, account sizes, so I never shout out exact figures. I'm just calling the points, which is the points on TradingView, because we all trade using TradingView. So, and again, in the group, I guide people right from beginners who don't even know what TradingView is. I'm happy to help mentor people, as they take their first steps into trading as well. That's all part of what you pay for. So you don't necessarily have to be an experienced trader. It was a nice win. spike test. All we need is these little new spikes, and that's it. That's enough for us. And let's have a quick look at silver. Silver really hasn't done anything. So again, silver's not one I trade on news events. You know, here's the reason why. Look, you know, you would have entered a sell at the bottom of this candle here, you know, at 3 when you saw the news event going good, so you're looking to take a sell, and look what you see straight away is RSI across our average line moving in the opposite direction, and you know, you'd have entered the trade here in a loss if you'd taken this. You know, obviously I don't hold trades. If it's going to go the wrong way, I'm out once it crosses a major zone or touches a major point like our line. I see the RSI. Even if you've got a big account, you know, just take the loss and then re-enter when you see it go your way again. You know, you could take a sell here and grab back what you lost on this bit here. So, but I don't trade silver on news events, you know, because of what you've seen here. Look, it's, you know, you just back test it on all the news events. It doesn't respect, or it takes longer time, and obviously you've got to have a bigger account to deal with it, because you'd have entered, like I say, you'd have entered the bottom of that candle, look, and you'd already be, you know, 800 down, which could be $300-400 loss. So no one's going to go, hey, I'll hold that. If you do, you're an idiot. You know, you want to be, as soon as you see it going opposite, you go, look, it's even more now, look. So you'd be, oh no, I was holding that, I was expecting to come back down. No. So, because again, look at the pattern that's being formed. You know, bounced off some heavy support. There is going to be a rejection, which I think will eventually get you into profit, but it's too far, you know. So you trade in centers of the wave, which I don't like to do. So, you know, that's kind of what could happen, at least to the trend line, and then back to our pivot zone here, look, before we get a breakdown again. But RSI is telling us, look, no, we're neutral on the dashboard, and RSI needs to get up above this level here for us to entertain any kind of buys. But it's nice to draw these zones out, so you've got an idea of where you think the trade, that the commodity or indices might be going, and then pat yourself on the back if it does. Even if you don't take the trade, or you're using a demo account, if your analysis is right, then you know next time to trust it. Forex system definitely keeps you on the right side. So here, you know, there wouldn't have been a trade, you wouldn't have taken that. So I just stick to US30. So US30, like I say, look, hit our TPs on the Jolts news, and obviously backs away now, and it's obviously coming back down to pre-news levels, which is usually what you find happens. Again, this is why I don't set pending orders. So just a nice continuation of that second leg. Would have been a bigger move, like I say, if the news had been bad, because you'd have had a rejection, like a rubber band bouncing you down off the resistance for the news. So I'm just going to take a shot of this, because this will end up on my Instagram. We've got Instagram as well. Again, you know, if you want to subscribe to that, join that, all the details are in the description below. So we do have an Instagram group that's growing as well. Again, we're going to go another 15 minutes just to finish off analysis, and that's it. And so I'm saying you don't need to be trading all day. We're looking at 90 minutes in the London session after London Open, bit of analysis before London opens, and same here, 30 minutes before the US. Perfect if there's news, even better if there's some news pre-market. We get in on the news and we trade the way of the news for when the market opens. Again, that's another thing we teach. And obviously this was news after the open, and then that's it. Well, once it gets 90 minutes, I'm not interested. I've done my trades. I've taken what I need to take out of the market for the day. I sort of tell the guys, don't overtrade, don't get overconfident. You know, it's different to swing trading. You've got to have a bigger discipline when doing this. Yeah, I used to get carried away and just continue winning, so I took a big loss that wiped out everything I'd done. And that's where scalping gets a bad rep. If you're disciplined and can be disciplined, this can be, a good earner, definitely. And it has been for many of us in the group, But it's having a strategy, having some kind of system, sticking to it through the good and bad, and not changing your mind all the time and listening to other people. So that's what I've learned, So US30 pulling back down, and again, I'm not trading at the moment. Like I said, I've done my trades. I've just done about a dozen trades. But here, again, the TP1 that was on the break for the news could also be your TP coming back down. Looking, in fact, you would have got to sell. You'd have rejected out of this resistance zone from the top, and you could have taken a sell and got profit here and here. So like I say, what goes up must come down, vice versa. It's like trading a ladder system. So if you want to focus on one thing, this is how you can do it. On the bigger picture, you can see the pattern. Beautiful bounce, rejection up, and now coming back down again. They're drawing the patterns in, you want to see. You can see the W, M, now coming again, down, maybe back up. We're neutral now. Watch this. Now if it breaks our trend line, we've got a nice area here for another take profit zone. Again, you can just measure it to see what you might potentially get, and again, 100 points look as easy achievable. You just want to see RSI red, and you want to see it come through our trend line, because obviously this is a support, and look, we're on the flat part of our baseline, which I told you, when it's flat, it's a major area of support resistance. Excuse me. So we've got about 10 minutes left. see this, you see how it respected, bounced off it. So again, you wouldn't have taken a sell, you wouldn't have taken a buy, you just leave it alone. Again, this is what tells you to sit on your hands. This is what makes you disciplined. It's interesting to watch, see if there's a final move here. People get scared of US30, but when it moves like this, it's a lot easier to suss out where it's going to move. We're going to get a rejection back up to our resistance zone before a drop down. Or is it going to break through now? Like I say, it could come down to here. RSI still neutral zone, so again, sit on your hands. Nothing doing at the moment. Look at the daily volume as well. Current, what we're now 81%, so we're not far. So it's had some big moves, you see, during all that, and then just in 45 minutes or so of open, we've swallowed up a good 30% of the overall volume of the US30. So it hasn't got an awful lot left to go on into the late afternoon and the early evening sessions for you guys in the US. So just always be wary of that. Those guys have got access to this dashboard, our custom dashboard. That gives you a good indication of what moves are left. Still neutral. Let's have a quick look at gold as well, just quickly as well. So gold, like we say, hit the TP on the news, on the sell, on the good news, which is bad for gold, and is obviously reversing up because we're looking at forming a nice wave pattern again, which I like to see. Yeah, I love trading these. Again, we have a rejection off our baseline, so we're either going to go higher or we're going to pull back. Might not pull back as far as that, but I'm just drawing it out so you can see where your potential is. If it breaks the trend line, then we can look here as a potential take profit zone. Like I say, I don't always wait for these. I'm always, you know, once I see some green, sometimes I'm out. I've taken my profit and I'm done, you know, because that's a big move, you know, even from where it is now. Look, that's 300, which is kind of what I look for if I'm trading the 15-minute time frame. In 3 minutes, I'm, you know, looking for that 100 zone. RSI, look, it's still got a break, so it's crossed. Like I say, and some scalpers aggressively would have gotten on here, and that would have been a nice little win. But you're going against the trend, so there's always that possibility of it not reaching where you need to go before it reverses back. So these are the dangerous trades, but they are doable once you've got experience and you identify a pattern. That was a nice continuation here, look beautiful. There and there. 2 trades, 1, 2, which is what we got. Let's go back to US30. Yeah, US30 looks like it wants to come out of this neutral zone, so there could be a chance for a sell here down to this level here. In fact, I'm just going to move that TP down there. Look, there you go. And take profit 2. Yeah, it's going to be, I would say here, look, if it comes back down again. Let's get rid of these now. So they're done and dusted. Here's our breakout zone down the bottom here. So here's our ultimate goal if we are in a downtrend. Again, just measure out that if you come down from here to here, that's more than enough. And again, from here, if it breaks this line here, you're in this zone here. Even from here, look, you're still 100, 123. So remember, for those of you who like alternatives to RSI, in the package you get access to our custom momentum, stochastic, oscillator, and a MACD and a BACD. That's all within this indicator. We use RSI, that's my personal favorite, and they're all good, and you get access to all of those when you join the group. So if you've got a particular favorite or one you have an eye for, go ahead, you can swap them out. About 5 minutes to go. I'm just going to watch this. RSI just gone red. It's going over that trend line. Then here's your sell coming. If it doesn't bounce off it, there we go. Pushing down 35068. Rejecting. Again, thanks for everyone for joining, and click subscribe, like, comment, drop us a message. You can email through the website, of course, the Discord, the Instagram, plenty of ways to get a hold of us if you like how we trade and what we do and you want to be part of the team. This is growing, it's going to grow, and we enjoy what we're doing, and we hope we give out some good education. And that's a nice, there you go, look, that's just hit that target there. It's going to push down lower. RSI is 42. And like I say, if you want to take another setup, you want to wait for it to break through this next zone. That's what we'd be doing. This is coming down nicely, look. Spent quite a bit of time outside in the green, so just fighting. Here we go, there you go, there you go, brilliant. RSI 40, perfect on the new candle. There you go, so there's another nice little win there on US30. That's it. It's all about these little micro scalps, and that's still 100 points, which is more than enough. You know, you rack them up, 10 trades, 1,000 points, 100 pips. It's easy doable. You've just seen us do best part of, like I said, dozen trades in, you know, 1 hour, and that's great. Have a break, reset, come back tomorrow. There you go, and that's the power of our system. We saw it, we got in, and it hit where we needed it to hit. RSI 40 could still come down. You know, re-entry for me would be once we see it hit the oversold zone. I want to see it break through some levels here first, but this is still doable at the moment. Perfect, look at that. When you watch it like this just gives you the confidence. Got 1 minute to go on the candle. Come on, RSI 39, give us 39, that's what you want. We're 81% in a bearish move at the moment as well, so yes, there we go. RSI 39, you just need that one move, that one little move. Perfect. So that's a good place to end the stream on, and I hope some of you part of the group, some of the guys grabbed that. That was a nice little way to end the stream. So again, like, subscribe, share, tell everybody about this. You know, we're real scalpers, real time, and we like to trade fundamentals. You've seen our TA. Go back, watch the videos if you want to learn a little bit, and obviously then look to join the group if you want to learn more and be part of the team. But thank you for joining me today again, and if you set your alerts, then you'll get notified when we're going to go live again. And if you're part of the group tonight, we'll be doing our Asian setups, which was successful last night. So look forward to seeing the team in that session. And for everybody else on YouTube, watch out and join us again on the next live stream. So happy scalping and trade safe, and see you all soon. Thanks a lot again. Take care.